So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
Suarez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Ronaldinho. Roberto Carlos. Vinicius Junior. And he shoots! Goal! How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Oh, what has happened here? Up he goes! Oh, taken with style. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliché about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
That's a sharp pass. Roberto Carlos. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now, what about a counter-attack? Can he get on the end of this? Well timed, excellent interception. Thuram. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And he cuts out the supply. Maldini. Vieira. Now Cruyff. Caceres. Thuram. Now it's Pelé. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's found a way through. Oh, good claim by the keeper. He's certainly earned his keep there. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, that's nice. And it's Neymar. Pelé. He's cut it out. Cruyff. And here's Neymar. And this is Luis Suarez. Big chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first. They've played it short, and this is Pelé, and the shot! And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That's a good foot in there. Cruyff. Beckenbauer. That's been cut out, well played. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Carlos. Vinicius Junior. Roberto Carlos. Ball driven towards the far post. Oh, good-looking ball. And the counter is on. Now it's Luis Suarez. And it's Cruyff. Neymar. And this is Luis Suarez. Referee has just said play on. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Roberto Carlos. Vinicius Junior looking to be a menace in the final third. Nunez. Shot a goal! Thuram hurtling down that right flank. And that is out of play. Oh, there's a probing ball. And this is Pele. Ronaldinho. Vinicius Junior.
There will be 1 minute
good read.
time.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That looks a good ball through. That's a shade optimistic. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Luis Suarez. And he plays one through. And he's on his way! Goes down, but nothing given. And the first half is done. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Those of you
Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
today,
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Manchester United get the second half going. Thuram tries making a foray down the right. Oh, nicely intercepted.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Punched away. And now a sudden chance to counter. He gets big. And yes, it's there! And again they hit the front. Certain, searing and imperious.
Superb timing to generate that power through a really strong neck behind it, and he gave the keeper little opportunity.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Chance! It's bounced back off the post. Now it's Neymar. Now can he find a finish? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit...
Luis Suarez! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, what a mistake! Pele with the cross.
Well played and well cleared. Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Brilliantly cut out. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Luis Suarez. He's free, he has got space. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Chance, surely! Really well taken goal. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Substitution on the field, number 18, Ronaldinho.
So, time
Number
for changes
5,
on both sides,
Bellingham.
actually.
Number 9.
So the lead now is
Vinicius
2.
Junior.
That has the
Number
feeling of a breath
24,
of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Mohamed Salah. Coming on the field,
It's
number 8,
Basho!
Rivaldo. Number 19,
Given the time to pick a pass.
Beckham. Number 10, Mbappe. Number 22,
Rivaldo.
Echo. Number 14,
And here's
Bale.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Substitution
Tries a
taking
shot!
place.
They've done it! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
There it is! Oh, good spread. Can he get it through? Goes for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Thuram gets it clear. Delicate ball, and it needs to be... Shoots! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Half an hour gone in the second half. And this is Roberto Baggio. Good read, needed to be. Ronaldinho. And he's managed to get rid. Vieira. And this is Ribery. Oh, good take in a good area. Ah, such a clever touch. In by Hook. He's got tall. No, he didn't quite meet it right. It's their second corner of the game. And he thumps it clear.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And that is expertly dealt with. Well, they can break here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. That's a lovely, neat pass. No, that's been intercepted.
Manchester United really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
There will be 3
Now it's
minutes added time.
Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Roberto Carlos receives it in a wide position. Manchester United keep calm in the face of danger. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Manchester United were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And as you can see, we've already started here. Edwin van der Sar, such a calm, composed keeper.
He is one of the first sweeper keepers, Peter, because his feet are almost as good as his hands.
Pele, Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Suarez, steaming on goalwards. Oh, good chance! They've got to be quick to recover this.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Now it's Pele. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Keeper's got good distance on that. It's a pretty loose pass. And that could set him on his way. And this is it's Drogba! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And this is Iniesta. Iniesta! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's got away, and the finish! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Messi plays it short. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Stood up well to him there. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Drogba. That's a shade optimistic. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And here's Drogba. Iniesta. Now it's Luis Suarez. Drogba. Can he get on the end of this? Iniesta receives it in a wide position. No way through. Vieira. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And a chance! And one more try! And he's really put himself on the line here. So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Neymar. And this is Hazard. Hazard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Suarez. Cruyff cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Beckenbauer. Neymar. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me...
Judge, surely! They've done it! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
He has found the way through. Well, Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he's in on goal! Nicely aimed pass.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Beckenbauer. And here's Suarez.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Bellingham. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Short changes him with that pass. Vieira. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Manchester United will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remain calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Hazard picks it up out wide. Drogba getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Messi. Now it's Bale. Now it's Messi. Now it's Bellingham. Neymar. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. That's been slipped through. Good take. Great chance! What a wonderful goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
And the first thing he's going to do here...
Takes a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Bale puts them all in. Quality ball. And it's Bellingham. Drogba. Bale. Oh, shooting chance! In for the pieces! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Drogba really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
514.
Luis Suarez. This is promising. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Bale. Now it's Drogba. Now it's Messi. Maldini concedes a free kick for that.
Substitutions taking place.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, no joy this time. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Bellingham. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's picked his way through. Ribéry.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Ronaldinho. Drogba.
This is the time you need that pace.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's been played through. And a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 2 then. Ronaldinho goes short. Up he goes! Manchester United have their third corner. Ronaldinho with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's a dangerous ball. Pinches it off him. Little doubt, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. That's got him rattled. So their fourth corner of the game. Terrific header! And yes, it's there! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now. And surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
5 minutes left on the clock. And it's Hullet. And this is Ronaldinho. Showing great feet there. Oh, super ball. Ribéry crosses it in. And that should get the job done. Has a look and plays it forward.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Iniesta. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bale. Decent chance! Oh, that was close. Ronaldinho. Roberto Baggio. Roberto Baggio! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So can they do it again? Oh, what a climb! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Maldini. And that is that. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
Well, I've just got to give them great credit for the way in which they've managed to turn this around.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Barcelona.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway.
Any attack containing Raúl is a frightening sight for any defence.
His record's a frightening sight.
Well, when you think about it, most of his ilk will put themselves before the team. But Raúl is different and has a greater appreciation for all that and likely to put others in before himself.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Great vision. Mendes gets into a good position. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Luis Suarez. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Nuno Mendes. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Great chance! Goal! Barcelona!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, smashing header! No mistake! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Cruyff.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That's been slipped through. He's onside! And he's made sure that's not getting through. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Maldini. Manchester United do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
And the ball is out of play. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's a sharp little ball here. And here's Suarez. And this is Cruyff. And this is Neymar. Up he goes! Goal! Manchester United! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Well, this is Cruyff!
Cruyff really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Zakaria, and that's been intercepted. And it's Cruyff. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Manchester United heading towards the half-time break. The win very much in their sails. Azar. That's Vieira. Luis Suarez. Pelé. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there. And the shot! He's got a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
So the lead now is 2.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And he's managed... Luis Suarez! Relentless! Just relentless! 3! He is flying! A vast presence, and there is no stopping him. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
It's great composure. He kept his eye on the ball until the last possible moment and then smash. No stopping that.
And that means just one thing. Match... There's the whistle for half-time.
I just think it's been a great performance, and they totally deserve to have this lead at half-time. I mean, just about anything they tried seemed to have come off. It's incredible stuff.
To the screen for information.
Manchester United lead by 3 in a game all about goals. It's so easy on the eye and promises more of the same after the break.
Substitution.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Nuno Mendes opts for safety. Eder Militao. And it's Messi. Can he get it through? He's cut it out. Rijkaard. Played back in. Azar. And the pass is intercepted. Nuno Mendes. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Cruyff. Now it's Neymar. Hazard. Hazard. And it's made its way to him. And this is Hazard. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. It's Neymar! Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Hazard plays it short. Neymar! And yes, it's there! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Azar! And the keeper's well positioned.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Chips it through. And it's Mendes. He's picked his way through. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Pelé. Chance! He's scored! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 23.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 8.
Things looking
Pelé.
so easy, almost too easy here.
Johan Cruyff.
Cannavaro.
Number 17. Neymar.
Well seen, saw that
Number
coming.
13.
That was well played,
Hazard.
well stopped.
Coming
If they
on
want
the
to
field,
counter, they could do with
number
more
10,
speed.
Cristiano
He's under a
Ronaldo.
lot of pressure
Number
there.
5.
Now this could be a chance. Oh,
Number
shooting
6.
chance! Oh, taken with style! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Half an hour gone in the second half. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
And he cuts out the supply. Out to the right. And that's definitely not his best. Played over towards the opposite flank. Maldini. Looking for the run. Batistuta. Maldini. Hakimi has created one goal already. Beckenbauer. Ambitious ball here. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That's really well manoeuvred. Rijkaard. Zakaria. Maldini. Cross from He's got tall. And that is high. Reinildo. And it's Hakimi. Messi. Important interception. Beckenbauer. And that pass isn't the best. Shot, surely! And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from...
There's the shot! Vieira. So that's it. It is all over. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
Please join me in wishing all the best.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Ajax.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. And that pass just didn't quite work. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Suarez. Pelé, and the shot, and a chance! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just...
Up he goes! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Bale finds himself offside.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Luis Suarez.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Messi. Messi's cross. Has a look and plays it forward. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now the ball, terrific header! And he hits the net! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Ajax grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited from...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Oh, that's fabulous. Tries from a long way out. An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him. Cruyff, and he's managed to get free. Ferdinand with a definite fell there. Luis Suarez. Oh, smashing header! Goal! Manchester United! Into the lead once more. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Manchester United go into the lead. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. That's a shade optimistic. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Pelé.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Bale. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, shooting chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, nice touch. And it's Pirlo. There's the shot! Goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper...
Great chance! Goal! Manchester United! And they've got their lead back.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Shot could be on. It's Asa! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Hazard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Ajax are looking to go forward now. Caceres. Five minutes till the break. Looking to play him in. That ball looks a good one. And that should get the job done. He's having a shot! And that's caused a worry or two. Hazard. Well timed, excellent interception. Can he get it through? And it's Neymar.
There will be 3
Lam.
minutes added time.
That's very neat. Lam plays it in. He gets big! No, not the best of headers. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Well, played right into his path. And there's the end of the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Well, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals and more goals, but only one between them.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
And we're off again. Messi has it out wide and in space. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. In towards the back stick. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Neymar, there he goes, motoring forward. Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Neymar just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Neymar. It's Pirlo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's run loose here. Thuram. Pele. No, that's been intercepted. Getting too much to... Oh, what a mistake! That's gone for a throw-in.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 17, Neymar. Number 23, Suarez. Number 8.
Oh, Red, nice interception.
Coming on the field.
Good-looking ball.
Number 14, Ribery.
It's a good spell of possession,
10,
this.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 4.
Chance! And yes, it's there! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Manchester United take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
That has been slung wide. Lovely bit of skill. In by Gullit, punched away. Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Now it's Ribery. Nice bit of skill and he's away. Now who's going to be first to this? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Gullit. Vieira takes control of it and he's on the move. Neymar. Lahm. That is ended up in no man's land. Ribery. Ribery going full tilt down the left. He is through here. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 13, Hazard. Coming on the field, number 18.
Pass has gone astray.
Ronaldinho.
And that should get the job done.
Baggio. Substitution in progress.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Gullit. Can he latch on to this? He's had it taken off him. Ronaldinho.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And this is Gullit. And smartly reclaimed. There's a probing ball, and it's Lahm. He has found the way through. Pinches it off him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Roberto Baggio. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Played in deep. Deftly out wide. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Pass is just off target. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Chance, surely! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Manchester United grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Now it's Ribery. He has a look up. The ball goes in. Big chance! And it's in! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
I'm still trying to figure out how he managed to get that contact. That's a super volley.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Well, and that's that. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players...
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Serbia.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Manchester United.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs. But if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Looking for the run and the through ball. Czech breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
Neymar is flagged offside. Messi. Mbappe. And it's Hazard. Now it's Pele. Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And a chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Just eases him off the ball. Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Son Heung-min. And the shot! Goal! Turkey! And Turkey take the lead. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more
Real chance! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
And it's Hazard.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
A lot of space ahead of him. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's him. And Sané! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, they can break here. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, looks a smashing ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Cruyff. Now it's Luis Suarez. Ronaldinho. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Neymar. Vieira. Pass is just off target. Ronaldinho. He's in plenty of space here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Can he get on the end of this? Great ball, and he's in here. Now that is commitment to the cause. Turkey with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Tries to get it clear. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Manchester United certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And that's going to be a booking. And it's Vieira. Vieira stood his ground strongly. Hazard ploughing through the middle.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, super ball. And chance, surely! He scored! They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
He's picked his way through. Nice interception, well timed. Quality ball. And he's in on goal. This one is having a shot! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Manchester United presented with a golden opportunity here. So having trailed, this to go ahead. No, he's missed it! Oh. And the first 45 minutes are up. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
Please
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Substitution for Turkey, number 18, Jordi Alba. Coming on the field is number 3, Cannavaro.
So it's back to business. And this is Luis Suarez. Marmouche. Cruyff. Marmouche. Sané. Played out towards the right wing. Gets into some space. Neymar. Beckenbauer. Now it's Sané. Played out wide. Sané goes for goal! Neymar. Neymar goes steaming forward. And smartly reclaimed. And this is Luis Suarez. Marmouche. Ronaldinho. And here's the chance to counter. That is a great pick out. He's found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, but it had to be. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, what has happened here? Neymar, big header! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Hazard cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
Driving forward. Oh, delightful ball. Oh, cracking ball. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Luis Suarez. Marmouche is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Ambitious ball here. No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Turkey clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, well played.
Substitution for Turkey, number 20, Mbappe. Number 4, Ronaldinho. Coming on the field, number 9, Pele.
Baggio plays it short.
Number 21, Ukraine.
And this is
Substitution in
Ronaldo.
progress.
Pele. Turkey have the chance to go the other way. Nice looking ball. That's good vision.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Zakaria couldn't squeeze it through. Maldini running with the ball. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Marmouche. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Marmouche. Turkey have it back and can go again. Turkey. Sane! That's a half-decent try. "75 minutes played." Pull it. Great vision. Now, and the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Well seen. Saw that. He's had a shot! Goal! Manchester United! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Manchester United go into the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
And claimed it back swiftly. And it's Ronaldinho. Pull it. He has found the way through. Bullish header! And he has kept it out somehow.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Ronaldinho goes short.
Manchester United really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Oh, that's well spotted. Threads one in. Can he get it through? Oh, super find. Shot a goal! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Manchester United could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Now, can they get him away? And he's picked out the run. And there goes the final whistle. Manchester United have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Manchester United against
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
And it's Azar. It's a pretty loose pass.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Neymar. Maradona. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cruyff. Now, what about a counter-attack? Great vision, and he's picked it up out wide. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, that's a fine interception. Azar. And now the breakaway. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pele gets into a good position. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Bellingham. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Rummenigge has it out wide and in space. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Can he finish? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Maradona actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Danger averted for now. Manchester United are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Looking for a runner. That has ended up in no man's land. Bellingham can so cleverly bypass the press. Distributed tidily. Caceres. Now Neymar. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Caceres with a fine tackle. Real chance! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Borussia Dortmund are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter.
Shot a goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Can he stop it going out? They get a throw in. Vieira. Thuram. And it's Azar. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And the finish! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Yeah. Oh, easy pickings there. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely spread. Maradona. Cruyff. No, again there's no way through. Chance! Sticks it away! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Borussia Dortmund are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Saliba gets good distance on it.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now, he's got space here. Oh, that's fabulous. Now, that looks a decent ball. Caceres did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Rummenigge.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And this is Luis Suarez. Beckenbauer. And we've reached half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Manchester United really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And it's Azar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Beckenbauer. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Maradona. And they can counter here. Maradona. He has found the way through. And a chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Played back in. Nedved was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nedved. Bale. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bale got a long way forward to join the attack. And it's been given away. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 17, Neymar. Number 11, Johan Cruyff.
Roberto Baggio.
Number 8, Pele. Number 23,
Quarter of an hour into the second half.
Number 13,
Pele.
Hazard.
Pele going face-to-face with his great rival.
Number 7, Baggio. Number 18, Ronaldinho. Number 4, Gullit. Number 10, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 14, Ribery. Substitution in progress.
No, he's missed it.
Messi has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
Yeah. Pull it. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Chance to deliver. Oh, he's been caught napping. Opts to play it back. And it's Baggio. Baggio takes control of it and he's on the move. That's a corner kick. Ronaldinho with the short one. Got it! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he was quick to react. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Ronaldinho. Messi, very much a man of this moment. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And this is Roberto Baggio, and this is Ronaldo.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Van der Ven cuts out the pass. And here's Baggio. Bellingham. Messi.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to pass it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Roberto Baggio. And here's the chance to counter. And this is Nedved. And here's Hullet. Pele.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Bale. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Collar. Bale providing an outlet on that flank. He rises! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Kohler demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
"3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy."
2 added minutes has been
Roberto
indicated.
Baggio. And here's Ribéry. Oh, he's had a shot! Really well taken goal. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
And that's that. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day.